Greetings, collectors. You're watching PowetToys.
Action figures.
Today we take a look at a product that was made by fans for fans. The City Commander armor for Classics Ultra Magnus. Now, the armor was released by a group called Fans Project Ltd. For Limited. This wasn't the group's first foray into custom accessories. In association with tfclub.com, the group released an upgrade kit for Classics Cliffjumper. It was limited and numbered to 300 pieces. The kit included a new spoiler, air dams for the front bumper, 2 pieces to form a new hood scoop, beam gun and cannon, which may look familiar to G1 fans, a new head with 3 interchangeable faces, a comic, and a collector's certificate. Now, fans that have been watching reviews for a while will note that I've already done a review on Classics Ultra Magnus, and in it I went over some of the reasons why Ultra Magnus continues to be a constant repaint of Optimus Prime figures. Now, the original Ultra Magnus was actually a white repaint of Optimus Prime, but his trailer transformed into armor that differentiated him from the original Optimus Prime. Now, the Fans Project saw a great opportunity to make an epic add-on for Classics Ultra Magnus in the form of a trailer that will transform into armor that once again differentiates him from Classics Optimus Prime. Now, the kit has garnered such a warm reception from fans that they've already announced that they're going to do a second release with some modifications, new accessories, and a black color scheme to match the Nemesis Prime version of the Classics Prime mold. And I'll mention some of the changes that this new Shadow Commander armor will have as we take a look at the City Commander armor. In addition to this repainted armor, they've also revealed that they're going to release a Classics Matrix of Leadership with articulated handles. Also revealed was a Classics Megatron in gun mode that other Classics figures can actually hold, and both a Classics version and a Henkei version were shown. Now, the set comes in this rather plain blue and white box. There's not a lot of text or anything on the box except on the back. There's about a paragraph of English text, which I'll include in the show notes so you can have a look at your leisure. Now, inside the box is, if I can get it out here, is a very display-friendly tray showcasing the armor. Also included is a little baggie featuring a sticker sheet of license plates you can apply to the trailer. This is actually backwards. I'll try and show the image on screen for you. And this larger booklet is a comic that serves as an instruction booklet to show you how to transform the armor as the City Commander battles Pharaohtron. It has some excellent art in it by an unknown artist. I did not see any credits inside. Now, as you remove the trailer from the packaging, you'll immediately feel the plastic is not the same you might find in some cheap knockoff figure. It's a very sturdy ABS type of plastic, which gives it a good rigidity. It's still maintaining a small amount of flexibility for play. And, you know, rigidity is good, but you don't want it to be brittle. In fact, if I had to single out a word to describe this trailer, it would be precise. From engineering to color scheme to paint applications, in every way this is precise. Here we have the trailer with Classics Ultra Magnus in truck mode. Now, we're going to fit the trailer onto the back of Ultra Magnus on this post in the center on the back of the cab. And we're going to fit onto that via this black bar right in the center is a hole that will fit snugly over that middle post. And everything is so precise that you can pretty much go right up to the smokestacks. That's pretty much just about where that hole is. But I'm just gonna eyeball it real quick, push it down. And you probably don't want to pick it up by the trailer because you're probably going to drop Ultra Magnus, so just be aware of that. Now, there's no way for the cap to turn, so you can only move forward and backward. But all of the wheels move, they're free moving wheels, and they are a great match between the original wheels and the trailer wheels. They did an excellent job of matching the style. Before we get to the transformation, I do want to show you one more thing on the trailer. On the very back, this is probably the only action feature on the trailer. Right here on the back of the trailer, you see a little rectangle here. This is where you put one of those license plate stickers. This is kind of cool because this little tab here at the top you can pull down and it reveals another place to put another license plate. Sort of like a big James Bond trailer with a rotating license plate. Kind of neat, but let's move on to the transformation. Now, like I said, the Shadow Commander armor is going to have a few improvements upon this mold. In that I mentioned that the clearance between the fist and the wrist was too small on one of my my hands, and that I couldn't twist it. They're actually adding some clearance in there on the Shadow Commander armor. Additionally, they're going to give the armor a retooled head in addition to the current one. So it'll have a face mask just like Optimus Prime has instead of the full face that Ultra Magnus has. And if you just move this back and forth, it comes right out. It's just a peg on a ball joint, and that fits right into the neck. So those heads will be swappable, which is very cool. The Shadow Commander armor will also come with a translucent red sword, which will have an additional piece that will act as a sheath. And the sheath will be able to fit onto the, I believe, onto the back of the armor in robot mode and actually fit inside the trailer. I think the locking piece on here is going to be remolded slightly so the sheath can attach, and that's where the sword and sheath will fit in trailer mode. But overall, this is an amazing piece of engineering, and the fact that it was under $100 is a feat in and of itself. It looks like we're running out of time, so I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me the pleasure of sharing with you this awesome upgrade kit. I mean, you can't even tell a hint of what the original figure looked like. Also, I want to remind you that we think you deserve the most accurate reviews possible. So we here at PowetTV and PowetToys only review final versions of product. No betas, no demos, and no pre-production samples. No products stolen from factories and sold on eBay. What you see is what you're going to get, because we get it at the very same place. Also, remember to check out PowetTV for all the latest news on gaming, comics, toys, movies, music, and a whole lot more. Also, please check out some of the other series on PowetTV. PowetToys is not the only series that we offer, and the other staff members work very, very hard on those videos, and they do an outstanding job, and I think you'll all like them if you give them a chance. So with that, remember kids, open your toys. Otherwise, you just paid $75 to look at a plain blue and white box. No window here, kids. See you next time.